Let's learn how to test for color contrast. Here's the basic premise. Your font color and your background color might not pass a very specific range of colors that it has to be in. For WCAG, that range is it's 4.5 to 1. And these tools will check against that ratio for you and basically tell you, hey, we need a darker background or a darker font color. This also applies to graphics and data, but the one I like to use the most is called the TPGI Color Contrast Analyzer. I have a color contrast analyzer tool, and basically what we have is a foreground color and a background color eyedropper tool. And the way I use this tool is I'm going to take the foreground color or font color, and I'm going to use the eyedropper tool and select this blue on my page for the hyperlink. We then have our background color set to white, and we can see a sample preview of this text. Now in here, it automatically compares to the WCAG guidelines. We have a contrast ratio of 5.2, which is more than our minimum of 4.5 to 1. Therefore, it passes contrast requirements for AA standards. However, AAA has a little more rigorous color ratio that it must pass against. But for your institution, being a college in California, we just have to meet AA, not AAA. With all of that said, a way that you could tell if this was failing is if we had a terrible font color in here, like this gold. We can pull up our testing tool, come over here and test it, and voila, now we're failing all across the board. That's not good. So you would want to find a color that passes, and unfortunately, just so you know, there is no orange that passes. It's always brown. It's very sad. Orange just doesn't get to be accessible.